there's a sliver of silver.
Oh yes, sorry, the tier quest.
Yes, the tier quest, which was, I liked it. However, it felt a little bit like it was maybe thrown together a wee bit quickly. Not that it was quickly, but it feels like maybe slightly undercooked.
Yeah,
But there's a growing
cool
narrative.
moment.
Yeah, there's a growing narrative in my head that there's things coming out slightly undercooked because of like bugs and the blue dragonfly and stuff. But ignore that. The tier quest line was, it was, here is a character doing a hero moment thing.
Yeah.
It was one that already happened. So I'm going to deduct a point because it already happened and you're just showing us it. But at the same time, you got to see it here. You got to go, oh, this guy's kind of fucking cool, actually.
and
Holy
it's
shit.
actually shown in game. So
Yeah.
this is in a way like the antithesis to all the things that we had been talking about the sort of a lot of the A plot of Dragonflight. Whereas this is like proper, big, larger than life, heroic moment. It's cool, it's exciting, and it gets you interested in this lore because you're now you've been taken in by some visual spectacle and a bit of rule of cool, but also a heroic sacrifice. You're like, okay, maybe I want to know more about this character since he clearly seems to be quite important and has done a lot of things. And that's how you kind of start to get people interested.
Yeah, it's like,
in that lore.
yeah, and I'm going to say this is explicitly me being a nitpicking asshole, because this is the problem where, so the tier stuff that I think, all of this self-sacrifice and heroism is very good and people like it and everything you just said is true. However, my brain works wrong. I was just like, what's that line? What'd you say but that you want people to carry forward the Titans' legacy? Titans' legacy your game told me the Titans are a little lying. And then also the fact that he literally said, if the sacrifice of this body, and this wasn't my sacrifice, this was the sacrifice of this body, which I will say, but given the vastness of time and how long he knew or whatever, sure, it was a heroic sacrifice. However, it wasn't, because he had a fucking backup. And it's the same deal as like the 3D printing in Shadowlands, where it's like, you can just make another one.
Yeah, I guess it's like if Odin finally dies, just print a new one.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's the thing where if Odin dies, we need to have a moment where we go, where is this mother? Because obviously everyone.
We'll just
read
pull his asshole stat down a few.
Yeah,
notches next time.
Either that or where's this mother Horcrux? Like, where's his backup? Can we crush that? Can we make a moment about like, okay, we've killed Odin. Oh, he's got a secret backup, and the secret backup are guarded by some of his strongest Valkyr and Valkyries and Valyar, and we have to kill the shit out of them to get to it. And they're like, but you were our mates. We're like, sorry, we have to kill him. Blow him up. Sorted. It's that kind of stuff where that's how you make these people are just bodies and can be mind put into other shit. That's how you make that important. You go, what's the original? You can have us kill 50 Odins in a boss fight just to get to the data disk his brain's on and stamp on that. That's cool. That's how to do that cool. But for tier here, it's like, you go, to me, it was a very slight bit of like, oh, this is such a cool moment, except you've ruined how cool it is to me.
We did
because I'm looking at that and going, we've already fucking had all the quests with rebuilding tier. So he's like, well, so his sacrifice wasn't as cool as it could have been. And I did say at the start, this is me being a nitpicking asshole. It literally is. I'm going, this could have been way cooler if it was a sacrifice, but it kind of was. It was.
You would perhaps then rather do it that his followers would have orchestrated this let's get a new tier plan rather than him, which then preserves the the finality of his sacrifice from his own perspective.
Or some desperation to get that back.
Yeah.
Because I think the point is he left the silver scale for them, which is him going, here's a backup, mate. Even if you destroy the disc Odin's on, a time traveling dragon could just bring him back again by copying it. And this is why you bound time very carefully in your story, and we'll solve the infinite problem, and that'll be solved forever, please. I hope to God. But yes, I think the thing is, that would have been nice, but he was like, oh, the silver scale's been left with him for them. So it's like, that would have been cool, but the way to sell that, and this is what it's about. It's not about the logic of it, it's about the selling of it. Because they're like, here's his epic sacrifice that you already know kind of wasn't really that sacrificial overall. But if that was done, and then everyone else, all of the like, and this is obviously a point of you just have to show more and show more and show more, and you go, well, when do you stop making content? But then you need a load of Valkyr diving in after, not Valkyr, the Vrykul diving in after him to go, oh shit, we need to save Tyr. And you have a little bit where like, you know, the fact that we got the silver scale, it's like, oh, here's the silver scale, by the way. It was in my back pocket. I forgot about it. It's like the way we went to get the discs was kind of important. Oh, they were stolen the last moment. But we didn't have the contacts for those in the right order. We kind of got those first. And then we're like, oh yeah, what's going on here? But like this was like mountain epic rescue to get Tyr back. To get, oh, there must be some fragment of him still alive after that sacrifice.
Yeah, it's like...
Or it's in this Titan vault that's gone wrong.
This could be a story that rather than a thing that happens alongside other things, could perhaps be the main story because he's that important. And I suppose we'd say maybe it's better that they try to do less.
Yeah.
But do it better with more spectacle. Yeah. But anyway, the tier quest fundamentally, though, is like more of what we would want to see.
Definitely.
Big, cool, large-in-life moments. So, the thumb goes up for that one.
Yep, sure does.